Hello people of the internet, I'm Nico. I was too lazy to film the intro outside, so I'm doing it while driving. And today I'm going to be talking about some of the crazy driving laws that you don't know, but you probably should. And starting it off in Sweet Home, Alabama, because that's where I live, it is illegal here to drive with a blindfold on. Now, I don't know why that has to be a specific law. I thought it was kind of obvious that you maybe shouldn't drive with something obstructing your vision. But I guess there was probably some drunk frat boy who decided, you know what, I'm going to drive with a blindfold on today and see how that goes. Kind of similarly to Alabama in terms of what should be a pretty obvious thing to know. In Illinois, you cannot drive without a steering wheel. I've lost faith in humanity. I mean, I lost it long ago, but that really sealed the deal for me. I don't know what kind of person decides to take off the steering wheel and go for a drive. Because personally, I like being in control of things, particularly which way I'm going while driving. Steering is quite an important aspect of driving, believe it or not. So yeah, I don't know why you would want to take off your steering wheel, but yeah, Illinois has a law in place just for that occasion. Moving on to Tennessee now, it is illegal to shoot game out of a moving vehicle. Seems reasonable enough. Obviously, it's kind of dangerous to shoot a loaded weapon from a moving vehicle. There is an exception to the rule, though. You can shoot whales from a driving vehicle in Tennessee. I guess they just kind of figured that you were probably not going to run into a whale, considering it's, pretty far from the coast. But yeah, if you happen to find a whale, you can shoot that from your moving vehicle if you live in Tennessee. So I guess Tennessee Aquarium needs to invest in some security guards in case someone decides to go shooting the whales there. Moving over to Virginia, it is illegal there for a woman to drive on Main Street unless the husband of said woman waves a flag in front of the car while she's driving. So he has to walk in front of the car waving a red flag if she wants to drive on Main Street. I don't know how accurate that is as of now. I kind of question if that's still in place today. But according to the website that I found it on, I'll be sure to link it in the description, it is illegal to drive on Main Street if you are a woman. Moving further south to the coast, Louisiana, they have a similar rule. Before a woman can drive her car, her husband has to wave a flag in front of it. Moving on to California, kind of known as the PC state. It is illegal there for women to drive in a bathrobe. Doesn't say anything about men not being able to drive in a bathrobe, to my knowledge. Just according to the website that I found this stuff on, it said women cannot drive in a bathrobe in California. That's equality for you right there. So feminists, now you have some points for legal oppression against women. Moving on to Nevada now, or Nevada, however you pronounce it. It is illegal to ride a camel on the highway there. Moving on to the north, we're going to go to Michigan this time. It is illegal to sit in the middle of the road and read your newspaper there. I don't know either. For some reason, some guy decided to sit in the middle of the road to read his newspaper, which I think would be slightly less comfortable than, say, I don't know, the kitchen table or the living room, for instance. Inside of the house where it's actually comfortable. But no, person decided to go for the middle of the street. To Massachusetts, I honestly don't know how this law became a thing, but it is illegal to drive with a gorilla in the back seat. I'm not kidding, that is an actual thing. Doesn't say anything about the front seat though. So if you are in Massachusetts and you want to transport your gorilla, be sure to put them in the front seat because it's illegal to put them in the back seat. Moving on to Florida. Obviously, being Florida, the home of the Florida man, you can expect a pretty crazy law, and in fact, that expectation is met. Normally, if you are, say, in the city and you park your car, there's going to be a parking meter on the side of the road, and obviously you have to put money in it. So you can park there for some amount of time depending on how much money you put in it. The difference with Florida is that you also have to put in money if you tie one of these 3 animals to the parking meter. A goat, kind of reasonable, I guess. An elephant, I don't know what kind of person in Florida has an elephant, but you know, if you decide to take your elephant to the city, you have to pay the parking meter. And of course, being Florida, you have to pay if you decide to tie an alligator to a parking meter. Sadly, that's all the time I have today for providing the usual highly informative content. If you want to see what else I've been doing in terms of writing articles, I have a link below to my account on Drive Tribe where I've been posting. I've been writing a little bit about my experiences with different cars. I will also have a link below to the website where I found the all the driving laws that you just heard. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time.